Hi everyone, it's Don, and I hope you're having a fantastic week. Recently, Cruise Critic came out with a bunch of awards for the best ships and different categories, and I chose 10 categories, and I'm going to go over what they chose and, yeah, see if there's any surprises involved. So let's see what Cruise Critic has decided were some of the best ships and best categories for 2018. In the first category, we have Best New Ship, and it's going to take an awful lot to knock out a ship like the Symphony of the Seas with all its, flow riders and new restaurants and the largest ship in the world and just gorgeous. But Celebrity Cruise Line has managed to do that, and it was voted as the Celebrity Edge is voted the best new ship. And of course, with its magic carpet dining area off the side of the ship, it really does have a very unique design. It can be used to for as a restaurant. It goes up and down during the day. It can be used as a tender boarding deck. It can be used to all kinds of things. A lot of people are fascinated by this restaurant, including myself. I can't wait to get on it and experience it myself. But the ship design itself is truly unique. It's gorgeous inside. All the reports coming from the ship of anybody who's been on its inaugural cruise says the ship is absolutely gorgeous and fantastic. Like all new ships, they're going to have a few bugs to work out with crew getting organized and tendering and things like this, but those are growing pains that every single new ship goes through. But as far as the design and the looks of the ship, I couldn't agree more. I think the Celebrity Edge is a pretty darn good choice for Best New Ship of 2018. The second one was Best Cruise Ship Cabins. And these are for most of the lines out there, all the popular lines. And the winner in this category was Princess Cruise Lines. Having been just this year on Holland America, Princess, Royal, I'm about to go on Cunard, I've been on Norwegian. I kind of agree with this because of the design of the cruise ship cabins. The ships are cabins are very nicely appointed. A lot of them now have the luxury beds. Caribbean Princess, for example, every bed, no matter if you're on an inside or a suite, has the luxury beds, and those are some of the best beds you'll ever get on a cruise ship. They're just the most comfortable beds I've ever slept in. Also, the design is very well set up where it keeps the luggage out of the main room. You actually have like a little hallway down with a closet, and your suitcases aren't in your room, they're in a separate area. They have lots of closet space, lots of space in the bathrooms, and the actual design and color schemes are very bright and very modern. So I kind of agree again. That's two for two, Cruise Critic. Princess cabins, I do believe, are some of the best cabins at sea. The next one may come as a little surprise to everybody. The third category is Best Dining at Sea, and Cruise Critic gave it to Celebrity Cruise Lines. And while their food has gone quite up in the last little while in the level of quality, uh, it is subjective, right? Everybody has their own taste buds. So to say best dining from one place to another, is it best specialty dining? Is it best main room dining? I believe this was best overall main room dining, anything that you can get on the ship that's included in your fare kind of dining. And Celebrity is definitely very, very good. Princess is very, very good. Holland America has been known to be very, very good. Many of the Royal ships are good, while it can vary from ship to ship. Same with Norwegian. Some ships are fantastic, some ships aren't. So it is very subjective. In this case, they chose Celebrity. I can't disagree with it. I've only had a couple bad experiences myself on Celebrity with dining, but overall, their food has been very, very flavorful, hot, and gets to you fairly quickly. And after all, that's all you can really ask for in the main dining room is quality food, tasty, and fast and hot. Number four, entertainment on board. And you have to give this to Royal, and our Cruise Critic did the exact same thing. As much as I love all the entertainment, say on Princess Cruise Lines and some of the entertainment I've seen on Carnival and Norwegian, Royal Caribbean just does these huge Broadway shows. They design their huge ships that have like the biggest stages you'll ever get on a ship, like bigger than some stages you'll see on Broadway. Like they're absolutely huge. They have full lighting gear, full sound gear. The stages can move. It is absolutely set up and done right. They hold huge long auditions for their stage productions and they do quality Broadway shows. Then you throw in aqua theaters and ice skating shows on their ice skating rinks, and of course, the comedy clubs and headliners. Norwegian definitely does have some of the best entertainment on board their ships, especially the large ships. So I can't disagree with this one. Royal Caribbean wins hands down as far as entertainment on board. Number 5, best family cruise line. Hmm. I wonder what cruise line out there is geared towards families that might win. Do you think it might be Disney? Do you think? Do you think anyone can compete with Disney as far as a family cruise line? Their whole cruise line is set up for family. It's not set up. They throw in lots of adult areas and lots of beautiful, dining menus and places for adults. But let's face it, Disney is set up for families. When you think of a family cruise, the first thing that comes to mind is Disney and all the Disney characters, Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Pluto and Daisy, it's Goofy, everybody out there, all the Marvel characters now, all the Star Wars characters, you really just can't compete. And throw in that Disney is really a first class cruise line. The service is fantastic. They really cater to the guests on board. It's a very unique cruise. Right from the announcement of the family on board and the applause that they give for every person entering the ship, it is something special, and they really do design it for your kids, for the families, and let's be honest, nobody out there can actually compete with Disney when it comes to family cruises. They can do great family cruises, but Disney is just that one step above. Number 6, itineraries. Who has the best itineraries out there? And here I kind of thought Celebrity might give a few people a run for their money with their adventure tours and things like that, but the actual winner from Cruise Critic is Princess Cruises because of their unique itineraries. They're some of the only cruise lines that get to do the Inside Passage and College Ford in Alaska. They can get to some areas in Japan that other cruise lines aren't allowed to go. The smaller cruise ships for Princess do their world cruises and they go to some amazing destinations. So, yeah, some of these unique destinations and best itineraries and some of the best run itineraries, I can't disagree with their choice of Princess Cruise Line. So the more I look all over the world where I'm thinking on traveling next, like if I'm thinking on going to Japan or doing the Mediterranean, my Alaska cruise, Princess itineraries just seem to shine when I'm looking at those areas. Even when I'm trying to look for best prices and different ships, and just the itineraries themselves just seem to stand out. So yeah, Cruise Critic, again, you and I kind of agree. Number 7, best cruise line for solo cruisers. And this, you have to give this to Norwegian. A lot of cruise lines out there are trying to introduce themselves into the solo market with giving, solo cabins and some solo cabins with balcony. Norwegian already has themselves set up for this already. They've got ships with solo cabin areas in their ships already designed. They're brand new. They're absolutely stunning. They're only about 100 square feet, very small, but well designed and perfect for a solo cruiser. Top into that, it's a private area that only people who are solo cruisers can get into. They also have a solo lounge attached to all these different cabins as well. So you can get together and mingle with your fellow solo cruisers and maybe, find some partners to head off onto some events with and maybe do some shore excursions with, or even just have breakfast one morning. It's always fun to mingle with people who are doing things that you're doing as well, and meeting other solo cruisers has never been easier, and Norwegian gets top marks for solo cruising. So yeah, Cruise Critic, this is like a puff piece or something, but Cruise Critic, I kind of agree. I think that's only one I kind of disagree with so far. So yeah, we're pretty on board. Number eight, the category out there is best suites on board. And there are a lot of great suites out there, but because of the size of ships and the diversity of ships, Royal Caribbean wins this one as well from Cruise Critic with their royal suites, with their double decks, and now on the Symphony of the Seas, the brand new huge family suite with slides and rope climbing walls in their suites, and Xboxes and PlayStations and climbing ropes. It's just a hot tub on your deck. These suites are absolutely perfect. Huge pianos in your suite. Who needs a piano on the cruise? But they have them. So they have some of the best suites out there and a wide variety types of suites as well. So not only can you get kind of what you're looking for in different categories. Sometimes, if you're a family of eight or nine, instead of getting three or four cabins, getting a three-bedroom suite on Royal Caribbean actually works out cheaper, plus all the perks you get for booking a suite, like preferred seating in all the shows and the Royal Butler service and things like that. So Royal Caribbean really does have really good suites. I would say the Seven Seas probably has as good of suites available to it, but it's in the luxury category, not in the regular ocean category. So Royal Caribbean, best suites at sea. Number nine is best value cruise out there. And I can see this argument, Holland America. Holland America is a very traditional old world cruise line. You're not going to get a lot of bells and whistles on it. You're not going to see a lot of slides and a lot of flow riders on it, but you're going to get a nice quality cruise, good entertainment, good food at a very, very good price. I would have to say in some cases though, Carnival probably competes quite well with it as far as more itineraries than Holland America has, as well as more ships available to you in different price ranges. And you can get some very, very good valued cruises on a Carnival cruise. It all depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for, an older world cruise or more of a quick getaway cruise, I'd say those two are equal. So I'm not going to disagree that Holland America isn't a good value line, but I think Carnival can give them a run for their money. So we're kind of tied on this one, Cruise Critic. And the last category at sea is the best nightlife. Now, if you think nightlife and party, what's the first cruise line that comes to your mind? That's right, Cunard Cruise Line. Wait, no, okay, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? Oh, okay. No, Carnival Cruise Line, right? They're the fun ships. Fun Ships 2.0. They're the party cruise line. They're made for quick getaways to Cabo and off to Mexico and all kinds of little getaways. And they have the big deck parties, and they're known for having huge New Year's parties and spring break parties and tons of bars and live entertainment on their ships. So of course, that's what it's going to be known for, and it's a good nightlife ship. If that's what you're looking for, if you're looking kind of for a New Orleans kind of feel and a Mardi Gras kind of feel, Carnival is absolutely the cruise line to be looking at, and select your sailings accordingly because they do vary quite a bit. But yeah, as far as nightlife is concerned, and bars and live entertainment, I'd pretty much have to agree Carnival pretty much is the one to go for. So there's 10 categories that Cruise Critic came out. I think I only kind of disagreed with two. So we're pretty in sync and matching minds with all the people who Carnival. Now, are there any surprises on there? Does anyone think that Princess winning best cabins or best itineraries, or Royal Caribbean winning best suite? So I hope you like this video, and I hope you like this list. Let me know what you think down below. What categories and who do you think should have won? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more tips, tricks, and travel vlogs from around the world, please hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.